Jennifer, and I've been attending Wellspring a little over 2 years now. And the Lord has used the Mission West Redemption Anglican community to really draw my attention to His faithfulness and His love and His provision in my life, especially in the realm of community. So July 2021, I had just started attending, and it was during the Church on the Lawn renovating the sanctuary season. And I remember sitting behind Allie Coffee and Company one night and then chatting after the service. And she invited me to this new life group that she and her husband Daniel had begun. And she also invited me to tea. So we met up later that week. We both dressed up for that tea party. And then I started attending this Tuesday night Mission West life group. And what happened pretty quickly is, I suppose, what always happens when we turn our attention back to God and get in a room full of people who are walking with Him. There was just immediate growth, and I felt seen and known and loved. And this was such a contrast from my previous season, which was pretty darn lonely. I was actually engaged to a non-believer and just wrestling with, okay, God, this is not good, I know, but I was operating from a place of fear and anxiety. And so to come out of that and then be received by this community and to be praying with each other, reading scripture together, worshiping together, journaling and just falling in love with God all over again, it ushered in this cornucopia of harvest in my life. And then it was neat to see God's leading, He has been at the helm of this ship. So after about a year, we multiplied into 3 different groups. And there was just this sense from God, okay, it's time. And we also started Sunday evening, once a month, worship services after Daniel Coffey got ordained as the Anglican deacon. And the word for that time was discerning by doing. He and Allie felt this call to plant a church in the West, but it was nothing forced or rushed. And instead it was this slow, steady crawl, almost like being blindfolded and hands outstretched in a hallway with God giving just the next step and just the next step. So I remember even walking alongside them in the midst of the doubts and the fears, but just learning to trust God and to keep listening. And so it's exciting now on one of those monthly Sunday night Mission West, now Redemption Anglican services, to look around the room, and there's usually more than 50 people. It's multi-generational. We've got families with young kids and college students and golden agers. And the thing that so many of us were hungry for, that community and other people to walk alongside each other in this path with Christ, it's happening. So I feel so grateful that God called me into that, and I'm curious who else is hungry for that sense of community and hungry to see the Lord at work and the Lord ushering something in. I love the official name, Redemption Anglican, because it reminds me that God is in the business of transforming hearts and that He is seated on the throne, making all things new. I've seen His goodness through Mission West and drawing me closer to His heart, and I am just so grateful to be a part of it.